Danganronpa.
As you may have noticed, students, we have a different kind of trial layout. We'll be using this one because the other one was harder to set up. No fourth wall breaks. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the trial. Woo!
I have to say that this actually does look pretty professional and a lot better. It's a lot easier, there's more space. Yeah, there's a lot in here.
Right, so what should we discuss first? Well, I mean, Lefty isn't here. Wait, what's that over there?
Koopa, look on your left.
Huh?
What's this?
Lefty?
Is there something in here?
Oh, no! Do not touch this! This is a precious piece of paper that shows that Lefty is out of condition right now. Oh yeah, we're gonna use these for showing who people are out of condition. So, do not touch this beautiful piece of work that took me 2 seconds to make. I just had to write his name on it, that's about it. Alright, we'll see you guys later, bye! Woo!
Well, it looks like we'll have to be serious about this. So what piece of evidence should we start with first? Well, why did Creeper Jr. die in the first place? That's a good idea, senor. Let's start with that.
Who would have killed Creeper Jr. in the first place? He was just a kid.
Even if he was a kid, there's somebody who is a murderer around us. The fact that Lefty got shot during this entire thing confuses me.
And more or less, did Goomba have anything to do with it?
That can't make sense. We saw.
He's dead.
No, that's wrong. I found it very confusing on how that would be true, since Goomba's body was never moved. So you think he had something to do with this? I'm not saying for sure, but that's all I can go off right now. So, I feel this may be...
So, senor, you're saying Goomba is alive?
Possibly. See, it's not that hard to fake a death like that.
What do you mean, senor?
Well, while it did look like he got bashed on the head with us, Monokuma could have easily just hit the ground and popped out fake blood. That could have came out of nowhere. And Monokuma never moves the body. Monokuma always moves the body when it's been discovered. Yeah, so what happened? Well, that's what I assume. The Goomba is not actually dead. Yeah, that was super easy to fake. What's up, everybody? I'm actually alive. Sorry about this blood. Yeah.
Huh? What? Why would you do that? Oh, if it isn't easy to say, my cat friend.
See, me and Monokuma came with the whole plan, actually.
It was more of a bit of a fun joke to just see that, oh, one of the Ultimate Academy, one of the Hope Foundation people have died, and we'll never get out of here. Oh, so much despair.
Yeah, it was fun to see that. But, nah, that's not real. See, Monokuma can tell you over there.
That is indeed true. Goomba, the ultimate architect, is actually alive. And he has been in a previous killing game of mine, but he's never been part of the Hope Foundation. Nope, he just said that to lure Mario off. So yes, guys, meet not 14, but the 15th student of this house, because this isn't an academy. Like, seriously. Anyways, meet your 50th student, Goomba, the ultimate architect.
I guess I can say I'm kinda glad to be here, Monokuma, even though the killings are happening. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. So, what does that really mean? It means he's the killer, for God's sake! No, I don't believe that really could be. Soy guapo que mato. I will crush your words as a taco. Wah! Oh, Mario Senor, please tell me all the evidence on how Goomba could not be the killer. Okay, let's begin with a lot of that evidence. No, Mario, there is no evidence. Goomba's technically the killer because he faked his death. But, you gotta understand this, Chip. Look, the reason why I know Goomba couldn't have done this is... Of what, Mario? You haven't gone over the possibilities of how Goomba couldn't have done this. True, but let me just say... No, Mario, we don't have further evidence to prove it. Ha! Huh? I was wrong? That's never happened before. Oh, senor, we can't just assume that Goomba's not the killer. We need further proof and evidence. Yeah, I guess you're right, Chip. So, what evidence should we go off first? Well, there were a lot of items of the way he was killed, and Goomba did have a gun. And a gun was one of the ways listed, correct, Mario? Yes, correct. So why don't we talk about that? Alright, let's talk about that. How could Goomba's gun have anything to do with this? Oh, everyone. That gun. Yeah. I have a lot of explaining to do with taking that one in. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. If Goomba was never trying to kill Monokuma, then why did he bring a gun?
To fake the scene, of course. But at the time, didn't you find some, Mario? I did find something, and that piece of evidence was... I got it! The notepad! The notepad? Is that what had to do with this? Yeah, I mean, it showed the location of where Goomba's gun was, and where it had apparently, I guess, been used for the kill, because there was a gunshot.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mario, you clearly had stated that.
Same, I mean, but what could that possibly mean? Well, what I think is the killer must have moved it to get rid of its tracks or something, but I'm not really sure on how of belief. Oh, so my gun is part of the story. This person seriously killed because they thought I was dead. Now that would be stupid. Why would someone do that? Oh, yeah, true. So, what are we going over next? I want to know why that gun was moved and where it was moved. Why would someone have moved the gun? Cover their tracks somehow.
The entire diagram, there was the kitchen, then there was the part on the side with the doorway, there was a patio, a living room, and the bedroom. 3.
More in fact, the gun had to be taken at a place that wasn't yet marked on the map yet.
What do you mean? Monokuma never announced a new place.
Are you sure about that? He said that there was the
patio.
I agree with that. I think the reason we didn't hear that there was a new room unlocked was most of us were either asleep or doing something else. Yeah, and I'm the only one that heard it because I woke up early. Monokuma said it earlier this morning. Yeah, that's all I can really say about it. So, what do you think this means?
It means L-Chip is the killer. He's the only one who could know it. Obviously, L-Chip is the killer. He was the only one there, so he could have known about it.
I wasn't there at the time when the kill was actually committed.
So what could that mean? It makes no absolute sense.
What was exactly the killer doing? I mean, how could he have known about this? Chip, did you tell anybody about this? No, senor. I swear it was just me. But I'm not the killer.
Oh, please. It's not like you couldn't have...
Gone into a secret passage.
No, that's wrong.
Please explain to me, Mario, how that is indefinitely, absolutely wrong.
Sure. While me and Luigi were investigating, we had come up as Luigi was trying to look for more things. He accidentally fell under something, and it had led into a secret passage, which was out by the pantry.
So what you're saying is...
The killer must have, overheard you.
So the killer was already planning this?
I'm not exactly sure if that's true, but he was definitely doing something.
Well, is it a certain size you have to be able to fit in there? Actually, no. Anybody can fit in there, honestly. So, anybody is, I guess, a suspect? Well, except for El Chip. Or is he? I mean, he still could have used the frickin' place thing.
Yeah, I understand how he can think that, but I do have a verdict to protect myself. Would you like to listen to it, Mario? Sure thing. See, the reason why I had come here early is because I do the same thing almost every single day. Go to the kitchen and make sure to make everybody something to eat. Because I am the ultimate Mexican, and I know how to cook and do a lot of things.
So did Twisted Chica.
Yeah, she never baked. I mean, she was overwhelmed with all the sadness and everything. So, I can prove that I was cooking. And, yeah, I mean, at the time, I can clearly see how you might think I did it, but I swear I didn't. You know, something funny that tells how this could work out is, I mean, I've been here for days. I didn't even just sneak in. I've actually been here ever since the first motive. Wait, what? Yeah, I mean, I was here the entire time, just hiding in a hiding spot that I don't want to mention about. But, yeah, I can actually prove that that alibi is true. Alright, then how can you prove that it's true?
Well,
Why don't I say this?
what can you mean that El Chip's alibi is true?
As I was walking around, seeing a different thing, as I saw El Chip cooking, I saw a shadowy figure in the darkness. I'm not sure where it could have come from.
Do you know what that shadowy figure looked like?
No, it's because he was hidden in plain sight.
Plain sight? Well, El Chip's round, so maybe he could have ended up...
Going there.
No, that's wrong. Guys, I think I've honestly figured it out from here. What do you mean figured it out? I mean, I know who that shadowy figure was.
Alright, well, can you please tell us, senor?
Yeah, it stumped me. That shadowy figure was... you.
Creeper Jr. What? How does that make sense? I mean, he wasn't any different kind of color or anything to be able to hide in the black.
No. And while he may have been light green, he was the ultimate hider, so he could hide in the shadows. He must have told the killer about this place.
So, what are you basically saying, Mario?
I'm basically saying that this was basically planned.
What do you mean, planned?
I mean, I wouldn't say that exactly there are two suspects, but more like three.
Three? Oh, come on, Mario. Who are those three?
It's... They're the only ones.
You mean you're a suspect, Mario?
What I mean is, ever since on the third week of being here, I've had strange nightmares about Luigi and everything.
Yeah, and? and I would tend to walk in my sleep. So you could have been the shadowy figure, Mario. You don't know that. Actually, Creeper Jr. is the only one who could have had an advantage. So, by me saying this, the killer is one of us three. Me, Goomba, and Koopa.